I was 7 years old, my parents made me do the talent show. It was just Ode to Joy. I think I don't know why they made me play that, because that was maybe they weren't pushing me hard enough as a kid to play better. And then 4th grade I did like a Star Wars medley, and that was pretty tough. I had a lightsaber I got from Disney World when I was like 5 with me, and that was fun. I had this really great teacher though. His name was Dr. Larry Schenker. I don't know why I say was. He's still alive. But he's a great guy. I still talk to him too. It's not like I'm estranged from him or anything. But looking back on it, I kind of wish that he had pushed me to play, more interesting and difficult things. Fifth grade, I was the MC, so I didn't play that year, and that was kind of the end of my time as a kid playing piano, because I stopped taking lessons after that. When the piano door closed, the theater door opened, and I started doing theater, I think between 5th and 6th grade. I did these plays for a while. There were like these summer camps called CMW University, and it was like a 1-week intensive, and it was just, you were there for 8 hours for a week, and then on the weekend you put on the performance. And I had a pretty good time doing that, and I liked it so much that I did an actual play after. They were a Lutheran company, and I'm very not religious. And I remember butchering a line. I went, "Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!" And I was like 12, and they got mad at me. I stopped doing theater after that. I kept doing voice lessons, but I remember my teacher and I would get into these little scuffles. For some reason, I just had some sort of mental block where I couldn't like hit these notes that were past a certain point, like maybe like, I don't know, somewhere in this octave. I just couldn't do it for whatever reason. And he was like, "No, you can, like raise your soft palate and shit." I don't know. I like would try, and I just couldn't do it. And then he was like accused me of not practicing, which was probably true. In fact, I'm almost sure it was true. And he was like, "Look, I'm gonna send you home for the day, and you come back and tell me if you want to continue lessons right now or if you want to pick it up later." And I was like, "Okay." So then I texted him. I was like, "I'll pick it up later." And he was like, "Okay, like no worries, love you, buddy." And I was like, "Love you too." And then I was in orchestra for 6 years. I played cello, and I got super into that. I had a lot of difficulties with the people in orchestra though, and the teacher himself. He didn't treat me the best. I had a lot of difficulties with the people in orchestra though, and the teacher himself. He didn't treat me the best. I have an anxiety disorder, and he was not accommodating of it. I used to have panic attacks in his class all the time, and instead of being like, "Hey, like, I'm like what can I do to help? He would just be like, you need to stay here and you need to sit your ass down and play because the group needs you. And I'd be like, dude, like I just can't do it. And so I eventually left after 6 years. I would like to get a cello again. I don't know when that'll be possible because I don't have $3,000 to spare. But yeah. And then after that, I resumed voice lessons. Same guy, and he taught me how to sing opera. We did Una furtiva lacrima by Gaetano Donizetti.
If I were a rich man, all along I'd be long. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard.
I took voice lessons with him for a while again, and it all culminated. It was kind of like it was kind of a great full circle, and like it was like September 12th or something. I think actually that was the exact date. He asked me to perform "Change Is Gonna Come" by Sam Cooke at his he does a Sinatra tribute night, and I wasn't super comfortable doing that as a white man, but he told me it was okay, so it was okay. Orchestra teacher, who was not good to me, was there, and Andrew had me perform during intermission, which was kind of weird because everyone was just talking over me and no one was really paying attention to me. I performed, and I remember just kind of looking at Andrew looking at me and like just beaming with pride at me, and my orchestra teacher like looked proud of me, and I was like, okay, fuck you, Burke. And then I continued for a few months after that, I think, with voice lessons. And then again, I just kind of reached a plateau. I couldn't do what was being asked of me for whatever reason. I think it's more of a mental block than an actual physical incapability of singing it. And he was like, I'm gonna have to kick me out of the lesson again. And he was like, look, man, like, you know, I love you, like I've taught you for years. And he's like, but I could tell like we're reaching a plateau here, and I want you to text me and see and tell me if you want to take a break from lessons or not. So I said, okay. I texted him that night. I was like, I gotta take a break, Andrew. And he was like, it's okay, it's okay. That was the end. My high school, middle school, elementary school musical career. It's kind of the extent of my musical career, and it'll continue. It's been a big part of my life, and I think it always will be. Maybe someday I'll do something a little more musical with everything. Maybe I'll do like an album or something. I don't know. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing now with my musical background. Is I'm scoring. I'm gonna score my films and my friends' films with it, and hopefully I'll get a cello back soon, so I can score with that as well. And as for the singing, I just kind of use it as a party trick. Usually when I'm with my friends, it comes up that I sang opera.
Mentre fremente le belle orme ne